Trevor, you guys were really good on third down last year. The first two games this season, I think it's been 3 of 12 both outings. Is there anything you can pinpoint that why the situational football on third down hasn't been as good as it was last year?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different things that are contributing to us not being good on third down. We're just not executing really at every position at different times. Whether it's the throw at times, a protection, a drop, whatever it is, we're all just having some mistakes in critical situations, and we just got to play better. We got to make the plays for one another at times. We got to make it easier on each other, and I think right now we're just had some obviously some issues, and whether it's communication or what, we gotta look and we gotta fix it. We didn't play well at all situationally, third down or red zone today.
You had 41 pass attempts and ran it 5 times, but only 12 carries by the backs. What went on today as far as the lack of flow, when it came to running the ball, particularly with those running backs?
I thought we had a lot of miscues, especially early on in the game on first downs. And I think that hurt us. That put us in some second and longs, and that defense does a really good job. They bring a lot of pressures. They try to secure the edges and stop the runs and do things like that. And I think a lot of times too, we ended up getting the ball on the perimeter on plays where that's basically a run. If they bring a pressure and you spit the ball out, I think we had 6 or 7 of those today. So, and those are times too where a run might be called and you get the ball out on the perimeter, and so it makes it look like we didn't have a ton of runs to the backs today. But that defense does a good job of packing the box and bringing pressure. But I would say the biggest thing is we got to be better on first down and not getting in second and long, and then you feel like you got to kind of get some back, and just didn't have much success with it today.
Two-part for you, Trevor. First, for you, immediate aftermath of this one, who do you talk to? What's the conversation with the coaching staff? And secondly, did you feel like the play calling and the order of plays perhaps was disjointed, and that led to the choppy nature of not maybe getting a fluid offense today?
No, I think I'd have to go back and watch the game and kind of see it all. Obviously, it's fresh, and a lot just happened, and the end-of-game situation is kind of what I'm thinking about most in my head, and where we just didn't execute. But no, I think as players we got to execute better. We had too many mistakes. Some fluke plays too, like trying to get the ball to Ag, and it ends up being a fumble, and they recover it at midfield and stuff like that. We didn't get a fourth down early on. Obviously in the red zone, like I said, I think we were 0 for 4. And when our defense is playing as good as they are and their offense is sputtering like they did today, and obviously we were too, we got to capitalize on those opportunities in the red zone. And we had our opportunities, and we had a couple plays that were that close, whether it's in the back of the end zone where we make the catch and they push us out or whatever it is. We just got to find a way to make those plays. I missed a throw or two in the red zone where we had a chance. We got first and goal on the 1-yard line and end up kicking a field goal when we're down 8. That was a big possession when you look back at the game. So just had a lot of opportunities as disjointed as some of the things kind of were throughout the game. It was just a sloppy game, I think, all over the place, but we had our opportunities. We were in the red zone 4 times and came away with 9 points. And that's, can't do that. You're not going to beat good teams when you do that. So we got to be better.
Trevor, just expanding on that a little bit more, what you can say about the opportunities that the defense created today and just their level of play in this game.
Played great. They're flying around. Back-to-back weeks, they've played awesome. Kept the teams out of the end zone, have created turnovers, given us good field position on numerous occasions. It's just we got to be better. We got to help them out. They were on the field a lot today. We had a lot of bad possessions where we put them. They'd get a turnover, we put them right back on the field, and really just their back was against the wall the whole day. And they played great. And we got to play better. We got to help them. That was just bad by us.
Trevor, when you walked off the field today, how would you describe your emotion of not getting your offense not getting into the end zone for an entire game, which is pretty big rarity?
Yeah, it's just we're better than that, and we're a better team, we're a better offense than that, and I think that's what's disappointing is when you know what you're capable of, and the guys that we have, whether it's up front, myself, the running backs, receivers, we got. So many weapons. We got to be able to put points on the board and score, and it's kind of embarrassing. It's a similar feeling, honestly, to when we played Houston here last year, and just didn't. offensively, just didn't get anything going, had some just bad plays, bad execution, let them hang around all game, and then, you know, and same thing, our defense played great that game too, and we just got to help them, and we got to play better.
Trevor, you level of concern with almost everybody back with the offense, second year in the system, that it hasn't just gone more smoothly. Is that a big issue for you, or is that just more of a week-to-week thing?
No, I mean, it's something we got to fix, so it is an issue. Obviously, we're not I mean, we scored a lot of points last week, but still didn't. I don't think we played to our standard and how good we can play. And this week, not even close. I mean, every play, every series, there's something we all can do better. Really sloppy. So I wouldn't say I'm not concerned, but it's something we got to fix. It's definitely an issue. So, you know, we got to all look in the mirror and, you know, be accountable and be critical of ourselves. You know, it's all of us. There's, like the guys talked about after the game, just there's plays that we all missed on different series, different plays, whatever it is, and we got to make them. You know, we got to make those plays, and that's what the good and great teams do. And we didn't do it today, but you know, I'm not concerned, but we got to do it.
Trevor,
Mark, and then one more.
you used the words disappointing and frustrating. Doug said ticked and mad in the locker room. Can you just give us maybe an idea of how pissed off you guys are with the performance?
Yeah, I mean, you wait. This is a team that beat us in the playoffs last year, and you kind of have that fresh in your mind all off season. And schedule comes out, you get week 2, got Kansas City, and obviously took care of business week 1, and then we get our shot here at home and lay an egg offensively. It's pretty frustrating. Yeah, pretty frustrating, especially like I said, when you feel like you let your defense down when they played so well, got so many turnovers. You know, were flying around. I mean, it was fun to watch those guys, but yeah, it's definitely really, really frustrating when you leave that much out there, especially being in the red zone, like I said, 4 times and no points. And you just think back to all those plays. If you score on one of those possessions, game's completely different. You know, if we score on that one, we got on the 1 yard line, we score on that possession, get the 2-point conversion, it's a tie game. So there's a lot of things, but it's definitely really frustrating. Good, thanks.